In post-fight reaction to Adam Azim versus Ohara Davies, it was a very good fight. Ohara Davies started off pretty good. I felt like he was retreating early a little bit, letting Adam Azim get in command, get comfortable too early. That first round was eye-opening for me because you would think that a guy like Ohara Davies, if he comes out in this fight after that Barroso stoppage he had in the last fight, that he'll come out more assertive. You know he'll be patient, but just a lot more calculated, assertive, aggressive in certain points where he doesn't need to overexert himself, which he did in certain points in the last fight. But he could have took advantage of certain aspects of the fight, especially with his jabs, things you can control. You know, a lot of things as far as talent and everything else. That's another conversation, but I feel like Adam Azim just controlled him with the jab. Was a lot more patient. You could tell the stuff he was working in the gym. And to be honest with you, recently, as I've seen with Ohara Davies training, it's just not at the level that Adam Azim's training has been, and that was kind of something that I took. I kind of looked into it before the fight. Not to say I was in the gym with him or anything, but just the things I've seen hasn't been wrong about him much over the years. And a lot of guys, when they're in the gym, they just ain't posting it. That's another thing I've seen. But Adam Azim, he showed that all the things he was working on in the gym, especially working with Amir Khan, it showed up in this fight. And Ohara Davis was always one or two steps behind. He was putting some punches together, trying to do certain things, but Adam Azim was going to a body a lot more. Ohara Davis was catching him a little bit, but it was just fight things. You get caught certain times in the fight. I thought Ohara Davis could have did a better job going to his body and slowing him down, and kind of was going up top a little bit too much for me, and lacked the effective jab over a course of rounds. And Adam Azim dominated late in the middle rounds and ended up getting a stoppage. Got an eighth round knockout. And for Ohara Davies, I know this is a tough loss for him, but he's at a point in his career right now where he's at a crossroads. And I know he put a lot into this fight, and I think he's a very good fighter. I don't think most of these fighters who lose to certain talent levels or guys who just on certain levels, I don't think they should be overlooked or underestimated. But I do think the preparation needs to be a lot more altogether. Just to be honest with you, certain adjustments when you get to your career. At a certain point, you got to make some changes, and I think Adam Azim he's on the up, and I don't know. Hard Davis still trying to figure it out. I know he had other things. I didn't like him focusing on the media too much before. I know they kind of rub people the wrong way, but I think he focused on that a little too much going into this fight. And you can kind of see Adam Azim was laser focused, and Hard Davis just kind of um, going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? He should have been a lot more calculated. It's hard to get an opportunity like this after you come off a stoppage, and you just want to see a certain type of attitude behind that. But I think he's still doing well, and Adam Azim, he's going to be the next one up.